Hello my convicts and convicettes, yes it is I, the Kappa convict, bringing you guys and gals another gameplay, and as you can see, we're going to jump into some Fortnite. So I've actually done this as pre-recorded. I was doing it tonight, so I'm actually doing it about near enough 3 o'clock in the morning. I couldn't sleep, and I wanted to put some games in of Fortnite. Now, I've done a new setting on here. First of all, my Narcon setting is still the 25, 25, and 50. So I've not changed that, but if you go into the bit where you can go up to the settings in game, the only setting I've changed as such is the dead zone for the left thumbstick. I've actually put it on 78%, the left thumbstick, so the one that makes you move. I've put it up to 78 for the dead zone. Definitely try it out. I'm still testing it at the moment, but someone else was suggesting about it. He had it in his settings. I was like, that's insane. It was really, really odd, but it's actually been doing me pretty well. So luckily, managed to beat the shotgunner here. And he stole my kill. I mean it, and then it took a little bit, as you can see, for my actual inventory to load in, which was a little bit annoying, having to wait. Not knowing what weapons I've got. So I'll pick up all the good stuff. So like, I know, I'll just take 2 subs. Why not? You know, because the burst rifle, I kind of like and I don't like at times. It has a bit of Marmite with me when it comes to the burst rifles. I like them, and then sometimes I just don't. It's like, okay, now I've got this. Let's take this. Get some blue downers. And let's get on the way. So I saw this guy up here. Well, luckily for him, he moved, and I couldn't see him anymore. I'm just swapping around. What I've tried to do is memorize my slots that it's assault rifle, shotgun, and sub, and not forget that. And then if I use a rocket launcher, I normally put it where you can see the bandages on the very far right, so I can go from assault rifle, press L1 to go backwards instead of clockwise, go anti-clockwise, and obviously go straight to the rocket launcher. And then I know if I press R1, I'll go back to my assault rifle. So I tried to keep this. This is kind of my setup, the way I've remembered how to do it. So just double checking where that guy is. If it is still at Mr. Sticks there. But yeah, definitely try it out. The left thumbstick only. You go into the settings. You go where you can go to the controller part, and then you go to where you do the dead zones for the right and left. My right one's on 10%, and my left one is on 78, up to 78. I think what it basically does, because obviously you've got auto running, and I think this is the theory of what I think it does, is when you just put a little bit of pressure on the thumbstick, you do a little walk, so you get better accuracy, but then when you put it full way, which is obviously what you do most of the time anyway, you run. So it's kind of like, it gives you an auto way of where the maximum amount you push on the thumbstick dictates to whether or not you walk or run, but you always have auto run on as a feature. So if you're always pushing to the far end that you can go to physically want to quickly evade or run, which is all the way to the end, touching the plastic, then you always run. But if you do just a minute press and push in motion, then you actually, you do just do like a little jog. I think I actually demonstrated it in this video, but we'll see. I can't remember if I actually did that in here. Like I said, it's pre-recorded. I am doing my voice straight after the game, so it is 3 o'clock in the morning. Hopefully I don't wake Rio up, but I really want to just get this in, because I think I did pretty well. I'm not the best Fortnite player in the world by far, but you know, I do what I do and I try my best, so that's all you can ever ask for. But I'm also using the AC2600. Obviously I've done a little bit more tweaking to it, and I actually think possibly I've got it to a nice niche position where it's really, really good. And mainly I say that because of Fortnite. Normally in Fortnite, I have really inconsistent games sometimes where I shoot, and I definitely feel like I was on target, and I don't kill the person. I'm like, what? Why didn't I kill him? Anyway, let's get on with this, and let's see what we can do here at Pleasant Park. It's not so pleasant if you ask me. For the blood and killing. So just collecting more maths. Obviously you can see I've only got a few maths on the way. And I'm going to need a lot more for those crazy man turbo builders. Hey dear, coughing, but luckily you won't hear that. Hey. But I heard the sniper here. I know he's in this direction. I thought I'd collect a few maths. But I know he's here somewhere. As you can see, he's just there. I'm like, right. I'm going to build up here and then go and tackle him. I actually thought that was at me at first. I was like, is someone shooting me? And it's like, I'm gonna be cheeky. There's a little bit of third partying. And I was going to try and shoot out the thing, but they must have obviously built underneath. So now I know my dude's here. Thought I'd try and break in. I was like, okay, he's not going to let me. I'm going to put my cone on top. I can edit that. It does do a cheeky little edit and shoot at me. It's like, okay, you want to play that? You want to play that? That's fine. And there we go. Get out of it. Just got to reload once again. Put another wall there just in case. And as you can see, all the good loot is here. So I'm like, right, I'm just going to take this, go back to full, so I can get space, and take that, and the rocket launcher. Now, obviously, organize exactly like I've just said before. Rocket launcher at the end, so I can go anti-clockwise, and then obviously have assault rifle, shotgun, and SMG. In that order. That's how I keep my order at the moment. So it's now time to go on our merry way through Pleasant Park and see if we can find anyone else to kill. But I definitely do feel with the AC2600 with OpenWRT has improved. Unfortunately, I don't know why. Why did they remove the actual frame, not the frame, the up and download speeds that you get in game? I never understand why they removed that from console. If there is a way to put it back on, let me know in the comments, because I want to know what my actual download and upload speed's doing, so I can run tests to whether or not it is improved or not. I've not been able to find it, to be honest. So I'm just keeping an eye out. I'm expecting people are just going to camp in buildings. It's like, okay, I'm just going to farm up, and then someone did shoot at me. I was like, okay, someone's fired at me. Let me just get a few more maths. And here he is. I was like, I'm going to just shoot him a couple of times. Tickle, tickle. And then, boom. Now I'm assuming this was a bot. I think. Because it had maths. So I'm assuming that's a bot, which is kind of weird because I don't know about you. Let me know in the comments below if you've noticed it at all yourself. But I've not come across many bots as of late. Very, very rare that we come across bots. It's more that I've come across actual real people who build and do all, do all the stuff you would do as a player. And that's the first time I've ever seen someone who I've looked at and shot at, and he's not actually tried to build, which is the only thing that makes me wonder if he was a bot or not. Even though he did build a ramp and come up and try to snipe me, which I didn't think bots do build. I know they build like single walls to place in front of themselves on the odd occasion, but to keep ramping and coming towards me and then to not do it at all, I don't know. It was weird. But have you seen any bots as of late? I think with the new updates, I think they've either reduced the bots or they've taken them out, because I've not come across any bots. Before you could tell, because they just run around like idiots and just not do anything, and you just shoot them. But I've not seen any. I have not seen any at all. Apart from that one, if that was one. But normally the bots are not called anonymous. There we go, give him a little tickle. It's like, right, I'm coming for you, buddy. Now I've tickled you. It's time to die. So as always, I was like, okay, I'm just going to pull out the rocket launcher because you're going to do Mr. Bob the Builder, and we don't want that. And I was like, can I thread the needle? Put it through that hole? Will that hit him? I don't know. Hit him a couple of times and then, whoa! I was like, okay, he's beaming me now. Unfortunately, I didn't have no more shield to put on, so hence why I built just to block him off for a little bit. But I felt that was more reactive as well. That building there, normally for me, the building's really, really delayed. So I thought maybe he's stood near the door, rocket it just in case. Because sometimes they'll hide behind the door and wait for you to go in and shoot you in the back. But didn't see him, and obviously with the zone coming in, I was like, I'm just going to move on. Hope for a blue pot in here. If we can. And unfortunately not, but I do decide to try and take the other shotgun now. Normally I stick with attacks, but with all the updates and changes and stuff to shotguns, a lot of people are talking about shotguns and saying that the pumps are a little bit better than before and attacks are weaker and stuff, so I wasn't too sure. Generally myself, I'm not very, I won't say I'm absolutely amazing with a shotgun. I'm not too bad. So I can see the guy now camping by the vehicle. I was like, ah, there you are. And at this point I was like, I know he's going to try now. He's going to try for the snipe, so I need to be a bit wary about him trying to snipe me here, because he only needs to hit me once and then that will be it. So I thought I'd debate him a little bit, and he didn't come out to it, so I was like, okay, I'm just going to rocket there and then shoot him a little bit. So this is an actual person, definitely, because there's no way that a bot would do this unless they've improved the bot somewhat. So I can see him there hugging Ned, and there you go, there's the snipe. That's what I was expecting. So at this point now, I knew just to obviously be very, very careful here about what's going on. But that killed him. Unless he ran, I'm assuming he ran out of maths, is what I was thinking. I was like, oh, okay, he died. Either that or he gave up. So I was like, okay, he did. But as you can see, he has got maths, because as you can see the maths here. So as I go down, I was like, okay, I don't know. He must have just given up. He'd given up hope. So we're 4 kills in. Looking pretty good. So I'm just checking obviously where the zone is. It's right over here. Just watching out for anybody who might be trying to sneaky peek me. Just to let you know as well, for the aiming horizontal and vertical, I've got them both at 10% on here for the aiming. I can't remember what my my actual vertical and horizontals are, and I think my building speed is just below 2 for actual building. So now let's just get back into the circle and try and find me some more peoples. So at this point, I could run my SMG and just go absolutely insane with it, with the amount of stuff I've actually got. So just trying to figure out where people are, hoping someone's going to make a move or hear me run by and go, let me try and kill this person, is normally my tactic. As you can see, I've got full maths here, so I didn't need to pick any wood, but unfortunately when you're going to get in buildings, you've got no choice but to drop a few maths. So I'm like, right, someone comes through here, put a nice little trap there for them. Let them enjoy that. And now it's just the waiting game. So I know I need to go this way through, obviously, the wall I've placed here. Put a ramp there. just in case. I'm just trying to kind of figure out what I want to do next. And I was like, well, what I could do is go up top, and it'll give me obviously a higher point of view and see where we can go from there. As you can see here, someone had been previously in the building. So first I wasn't too sure if you could actually build walls here, you know, in these gaps here, but yep, you can. So now all I wanted to do is just literally just wait for now and just see what happens, see if anyone makes a noise. As you can see, someone's been over there, someone's built across and gone to that building. So just sort of keeping an eye out for the areas just to double check. And now it's just a waiting game. Just wait for someone to fire or to make themselves known. It doesn't take long, to be honest, before someone rears their ugly head. But as you can see, I'm like, okay, I'm just going to go across, do some coning, and then obviously get myself back into the circle. And again, just now the waiting game for anybody who might want to come along and say, howdy partner. I can see that wall up there, that's why I was kind of looking over there, and I was like, I'll better move a bit further down, maybe they can hit me from here. If they are up there, then obviously I don't want to be sticking out for the snipers. And there you go, I hear the gunshot, I was like, aha, here we go. And luckily I built a ramp there. I don't know, I almost thought I was going to take damage there when I actually dropped to that. Oh crap, I'm going to take damage. And luckily I didn't. I see this guy ramping towards me. It's like, okay, bring him down a little bit. And he still starts to ramp. I'm like, okay, I'm going to shoot you down again. I was like, ramp onto your ramp. Now, I didn't actually think that I was going to do that. And then I heard him do the trap. I was like, okay, we're going to do the old trapper Rooney, are we? Drop him down here. And a couple of shots, he's out. So at this point, I was going to go in. I was like, hang on. What has he got in there? There's some shield and there's some health. I was like, I could really do with that health potion and the shield. And so I thought I'll build this, and then I took a few of the bandages just to put myself back to full. Because I didn't know how fast it was going to take. I just ran in there quickly, grabbed the shield potions, and then I'm ready. Just get back up to full health, put the shield on, and I'm ready to rock and roll for the final countdown. There we go. And I didn't want to go back in for anything else. I was quite happy with what I've got. I think rocket launchers are a bit too cheesy. Who needs cheese when you've got Kappa abs like these? I don't need no rocket launcher. They can stick it. Now, at first I thought that was them, because obviously the water noise, but it was the fish. And I was like, okay, just run around now, just try and figure out where this person is, go to the highest point, and eventually, after looking, I noticed he's here by the tree. I was like, right, just beam all his health away. It's like, what a silly thing to do, not to actively be looking. So I dropped down. Obviously, he's pretty weak, so it's going to be pretty easy to kill him now. It's just literally kill him, shoot him, and do what I can. So I'll put that above. It's like, okay, what we're doing here, bro? Let's put this trap here for you, just in case you come under. And then he must have trapped me with the wall, but luckily I got out. A few more hits, one too few worries, so I did spray a little bit, come in, and finished him off. So hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to hit the like, subscribe if you're new, and tap that notification bell, why don't you? So you can be in all the know on when I put my videos live. And you know who it is I, the Kappa Convict, signing out. And as always, I salute you, my convicts and convicettes, and I'll see you soon in another gameplay. So don't forget, the left thumbstick is 78 with 25/25.